If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. When I got enough confidence, the stage was gone. When I was sure of losing, I won. When I needed people the most, they left me. When I learned to dry my tears, I found a shoulder to cry on. And when I mastered the art of hating, somebody started loving me. A girl takes too much time to love and a few seconds to hate. But a boy takes a few seconds to love and too much time to hate. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true, for if the things be false, the apprehension of them is not understanding. My powers are ordinary. Only my application brings me success. The most important relationship we can all have is the one you have with yourself. The most important journey you can take is one of self-discovery. To know yourself, you must spend time with yourself. You must not be afraid to be alone. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Happiness resides not in possessions, and not in gold. Happiness dwells in the soul. It is hard to fight desire, but to control it is the sign of a reasonable man. A clever man without wisdom is like a beautiful flower without fragrance. Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. Whatever you do in life, if you want to be creative and intelligent, and develop your brain, you must do everything with the awareness that everything, in some way, connects to everything else. Truth is the daughter of time, and I feel no shame in being her midwife. I much prefer the sharpest criticism of a single intelligent man, to the thoughtless approval of the masses. An optimist may see a light where there is none, but why must the pessimist always run to blow it out? If I simply refrain from making a judgment in cases where I do not perceive the truth with sufficient clarity and distinctness, then it is clear that I am behaving correctly and avoiding error. If you punish a child for being naughty, and reward him for being good, he will do right merely for the sake of the reward, and when he goes out into the world and finds that goodness is not always rewarded, nor wickedness always punished, he will grow into a man who only thinks about how he may get on in the world, and does right or wrong according as he finds advantage to himself. Beauty is no quality in things themselves, it exists merely in the mind which contemplates them, and each mind perceives a different beauty. The difference between a man who is led by opinion or emotion and one who is led by reason. The former, whether he will or not, performs things of which he is entirely ignorant. The latter is subordinate to no one, and only does those things which he knows to be of primary importance in his life, and which on that account he desires the most, and therefore I call the former a slave, but the latter free.